Hello, this is Gavin Gets Candy here, and welcome to part 21 of Hotel Dusk, room 215. Let's get right into it. Alright, well, time just passed recently, as we all know to be a pretty good occurrence. Oh yes, the last thing that happened is Dunning was like, yo, you in my room, get the hell out. And I was like, okay. And I did get a game over, which is pretty nice. I mean, it was scripted to happen that way, so if I did get a game over, that'd be kind of lame. Oh, hey. Huh? It's Iris. Thanks for coming in. The drinks were delicious. I was pleasantly surprised. Good to hear, I think. Anyway, hope you come back. I will. See you later. Hey. Damn it, stop sneaking around, Hyde. You're gonna give me a heart attack. If you weren't mooning over the dame, you'd have heard me come in. Ha, Mr. Hyde. As tactful as ever, I see. If you'll excuse me. Iris turns and totters out of the bar. Alright, that was certainly something. Yo, that's not what I wanted. I always do that, every time. Yeah, there we go. Looks like you were having a good time. Don't be getting the wrong idea, brother. I was just making sure the lady enjoyed herself. Part of the job. Whatever you say, Louie. You may want to pick your tongue off the floor, though. Give it a rest already. You want a drink? No, not now. Yeah, I hear ya. You've had enough tonight anyway. Knowing when to stop shows you appreciate a good drink. Can't abuse the stuff, right? Forget that and y'all, y'all end up like the dynamic duo I had in earlier. Sloshed to the gills. Sloshed to the gills. Okay. There's a framed photo of a little girl in Dunning's room. You know who it is? Picture of a kid? No clue, man. Dunning ain't ever invited me in for tea and cookies, you dig? Glad he didn't question why I was in there. Which was just to snoop, I guess. But who's the dynamic duo, Louie? Well, the better half just left. That babe Iris was tossing him back with Melissa's pops. Kevin and Iris were drinking together? Yeah, and more in a little. Got back from putting Melissa to bed, and here they are. Playing at the counter like a couple of regulars. Looked like they was talking about something serious, too. And then they both pounded back a row of drinks and got fried to the tonsils. Melissa's pops ain't much of a drinker. Thought he might repaint the bar, yeah? Luckily for me, he got up and stumbled out of here. Iris stuck around and had a couple more. She wasn't as bad off as I thought. Hurts to say it, man, but she wasn't here to chat me up. She was just killing time. Yo, time murder is against the law? So what were they talking about? Who knows, man? Weather, sports, whatever rich, fancy people chat about. You telling me you didn't overhear anything? Well, I guess I did hear something. Melissa's pop said something about a gallery May in Santa Monica. What about the gallery? What did he say about the gallery? Sorry, brother. All I heard was the name. Guy was slurring like a prize fighter, yeah? Gallery May in Santa Monica. Does all this tie into where Milo's father works? What's up, Hyde? You thinking deep again? You could say that. Well, come on, man. Don't leave me hanging. What is it? I learned some things about Milo's old man. You did? How? More snooping? I asked Milo some questions and had her write the answers in my notebook. Damn! Why did I think of that? Milo's old man is named Robert Evans. He owns Gallery May in Santa Monica. Whoa. There ain't two of them, no? Doubt it. Yo, Hyde. You think of what I'm thinking? It depresses me. But yeah, I guess I am. Strange things from strange sources, huh? I better have a chat with your drunken friends. Alright, thank you, Louis, for the information. You've been a good pal, been a good friend. You know, Louis, I appreciate you. Here we go. I think I'll start with Iris. Ba ba da la da. Da ba bum ba ba boom bum. Bum bum boom bum ba ba boom bum. Bum bum boom bum 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 boom bum. Can I help you? Something I wanted to ask you. Fine. You know anybody who runs a gallery down in Santa Monica? That's a rather odd question, isn't it? You were talking about a gallery at the bar while you were drinking with Kevin Woodward. Remember? Guy from 219? I remember my actions quite well, thank you. I didn't black out or anything. And what business is this of yours? Just curious. Do you want me to believe that you've suddenly become a patron of the arts? Yeah, that's me. I'm a big fan of apple paintings and armless statues. Humph. If you must know, I merely mentioned a gallery where an associate of mine works. Mr. Woodward then told me with no prompting from me that he knew of it. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I need to speak with you about something. Believe it or not, I don't have anyone else to turn to for help. Oh, I believe it. Just come in, will you? Interesting. Did not expect this. So where's the fire, Iris? When I returned to my room, it felt odd. Then I saw it, and it is odd. Hey. Harder than you? Haha! Odd? You mean something besides yourself, right? Pardon? Are you saying I'm odd? You're such a cad. Get out! Oh my god, I hate myself, man. Why did I go for the juicy option? You again? What now? Sorry about earlier. I got a bit carried away. Oh, I did get carried away, yeah. But I'm just so bad at dialoguing with this person. Talk to me. I promise to close my head and listen. Very well. Get to the point, lady. Something happened? Yes, something happened. My suitcase has been moved. It's subtle, but it's definitely been moved. Someone has been in my room. Whoever it was must have waited until I was out, then broke in. Was anything stolen? Yes. You contact the front desk? I hear Dunning has experience with this kind of thing. Not yet. I mean, I should, but there will be so many questions, and I hate questions. Besides, no one ever tries to catch a thief unless lots of money is stolen. So they didn't take your money. That's right. So what did they take? I can't say. And I can't help. You would consider helping me? Depends on how cooperative you are. Her stare. I lost a small envelope. What about the gallery? Oh no, different topic. So what's the name of the gallery, you know? Gallery May. Wait a second. What's the owner's name? You know the name of the owner? No, why? Are you gonna tell me that you own it? Well, I should have asked the other question, I guess. What was in the envelope? So what was in this small envelope? A small letter? I can't tell you. I was sworn to secrecy, Mr. Hyde. You must believe me. I made a promise to the person who gave it to me. I just realized those big circles are earrings. They like, since everything's black and white with the characters, I just never even realized those circles were there. And when I noticed them, I'm like, what the hell are those circles? Those are just earrings. I never noticed she was wearing earrings. Who gave you the envelope? Sorry about that. Jeez, oh my goodness. So someone gave you the envelope, right? Help me. Was there anything written on it? I can't say. Then I can't help. Good luck, lady. I'm out of here. Why must you be such a crass, insensitive lout? Fine. Fine, I'll tell you. Just give me a moment. I'm impatient. Who gave it to you? It was Grace. Who the hell's Grace? You'll find her name written on the back of the envelope. You gonna tell me who Grace is? She's a friend. What kind of friend? She's a friend, Mr. Hyde. What about that is so difficult for you to comprehend? You may live your life all alone under a rock somewhere, but I... Oh, why am I talking to you about this? It's none of your business. None of my business? Alright, lady, whatever you say. Alright, I'm off. I'll drop in if I find anything. Thank you. Helping me is more kindness than I expected. Don't get used to it. I ain't doing this for you. But then, I'm just curious about what got stolen, that's all. You don't say. Oh, but I do. Got a hunch about your mystery envelope and whatever's inside it. I think it's going to shine a light on some shadows I've been following around. Mr. Hyde, what on earth are you talking about? See ya. Sorry, hold on. Whoops. Okay. Yo, wait, is that a little envelope? Something that would fit inside a little envelope. Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be a small letter. That's a key? No, that's stupid. I don't know. What would be important that would fit inside a small envelope? Huh? What are you doing here? I don't remember what I did for him. I don't remember how I did his voice, man. I haven't read this dialogue forever. Nothing. Goodbye. Kevin leaves. What a Kevin. Wonder if he was hoping to see Iris. Either way, he's up to something. Guess it's time to put the good doctor to the coals. Oh, okay, he's gone. Okay. Maybe I can... Oh, okay. He's over here for some reason. You got a minute? Go away. What are you doing here? Go away. I just want to be by myself. I got questions for you. Didn't you hear me? I'm not in any condition to speak right now. Oh, it's one of these confrontations. I saw you hanging around room 216. Were you looking for Iris? It's none of your business who I see. Easy, Doc. You two had been... Were you looking for Iris? Heard you two toss a few back in the bar. And? And if I were? Is there a law against me drinking with Iris? What were you and Iris chatting about? You two been friends long? Why are you asking me these things? You have no right. It doesn't matter who my friends are, who I talk to. You don't have a right to hound me like this. I don't have to tell you anything. Don't be a mean drunk, Doc. Just talk to me. Enough. 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 I'm out of patience. I'm tired of your questions. Tired of... Yeah! Close your head. Like, I don't know why. Part of my brain's like, yeah, the first option could be correct. It's possible. And then I think I'm like, no, that's stupid. I got reasons for asking. I ain't asking these questions for my health, alright? Then why are you asking them? Why are you... I'm looking for someone. Looking? You? Ha! I don't believe it. That's right. There's a young girl staying here who's looking for her father. Are you talking about Melissa? How dare you? No, different kid. So I need to ask you about Gallery May in Santa Monica? Seems the girl's father owns the joint. Really? You know the place, right? Gallery May? Yes. How? Hold on, sorry, this is How? Well, my wife used to work there. We're done. We're done here. I'm going back to my room. Not yet, Doc. I've got more questions. Mr. Hyde, what do you want? Yes, I know Gallery May. My wife used to work there before she used to work there. Iris is we just met. We had drinks. That's why my head hurts. She mentioned the gallery. I was surprised. That's all. No mystery. No, there's no mystery here. I don't know the owner. Never met him. I don't know why, but for some reason speaking like this guy is making me like feel like vomiting. I don't know why. It's so weird. I feel like a little queasy for trying to like speak this man. His like, I don't know. I feel weird. You playing straight with me? Yeah, enough. Please, Mr. Hyde, please. My head hurts and I'm tired and I know nothing. Nothing, huh? You're hiding something. Spill it. How dare you? We're done. Done talking. My problems are mine, got it? Mine! mine, not yours. Not yours. Not my business, huh? Look, you were kind to my daughter, and I think maybe you mean well, but that's enough. I have my limits. I'm not going to unfold my life to a stranger. Alright, point made. Let's step back a second. We've both been around the block, right? Got a few scars to show for it. I got no interest in digging in your private life. But there's something you know. And that something's the key I need to find what I'm looking for. What you're looking for? What's that? It's got nothing to do with you. But you answer my questions, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Yo, he's in deep thought mode. I'd appreciate it if you kept that kind of trash away from my... Oh no. I would hate to show her that. That would be so cruel. Talk about Iris. Let's talk about Iris. I believe you've just met. This is the first time you met her. That's right. I never met her before tonight. But she said she knew Grace, and I'm starting to get the feel. I mean, I kind of already had this vibe after the name was first mentioned, but I'm having a huge feeling Grace is Kevin's wife and Melissa's mother. Talk about Gallery May. I got a hunch about Gallery May. You never worked there. You never worked there. So when did she start at the gallery? No, I didn't, but she was there 7 years ago. A long time. Wife was working at the gallery when we got married. Then Melissa was born, and she took a few years off. It was important. She thought spending time together was important. But she missed the gallery. She wanted to use her training. So when Melissa turned 2, Grace found work at an art museum. And things were still alright between the two of you? Yes. They were. Who is Grace? Melissa's mother, my wife. My wife? Iris mentioned Gallery May in the bar. It surprised me. But then she told me she knew Grace. I didn't know what to say. What else does she know? Does she know your wife left you? Oh my god. I don't know. Why didn't you ask her? Maybe she knows where your wife is now. No, I'm tired of talking to strangers about how my wife left me. I have some pride. Some. But who am I kidding? It's all my fault. She left because of me. Yo, this man's spilling all his beans. I bet I know what went wrong between you and the wife. Melissa said it was her, but I think that was just her perspective being warped by what was happening between the wife and Kevin. It was you, right, Doc? Yes, it was. It was all my fault. Why did Grace leave? Why'd she leave you? How was it your fault? What did you do? Well, uh, you feeling low? My head is going to explode. I bet. Well, you'd better get to your room before you make Rose's life a living hell. Can you make it? 'Cause I ain't carrying you. You're right. It's just like you said. I'm right? Hey, hold up. What is it? You're pathetic. You know that? I give you a load of crap about how you raise your kid, and you don't get mad? No woman likes a coward, pal. I bet that's why your life left you high and dry. Oh, yeah? Oh, oh yeah? I bet she'd been planning to dump you for a long time. You know she left a message on the back of one of Melissa's puzzles, right? The one she gave her as a gift? She left a goodbye message on the back. She did? Did what? You didn't know? Where's your head at, Doc? Obviously, it's exploding. I never knew. That was the problem. I never knew anything. You want to hear my story, Mr. Hyde? I'll tell you. Everything. Tell you what, you want to talk? I'll stand here until I get bored. 2 years ago, I lost a patient in the operating room. I did what I could, but the family, they sued me. Sued for malpractice, and they won, huh? Oh, yes. They won. The court made me pay. It was so much money, and my insurance wouldn't. I didn't have it. I couldn't get that much. It was just so much. I was drowning. I didn't know what to do. Grace, she kept working at the museum while I waited. When they gave me the verdict, I asked for a divorce. It was my mistake. I didn't want Grace to pay for my mistake. But Grace refused. She said no. She told me no. This won't beat us, she said. I won't lose my family, she said. She was going to... She told me she would raise the money. And? She did. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, but she did it. How? She made me promise not to ask. Said it was a price we paid to stay together. Said we'd be together forever. She was wrong. Wrong. I loved her. From that day, I just loved her so damn much. She was everything. But you know what? I didn't trust her. How crazy is that? But I mean, where did she get that money? It was a lot of money. And so I asked her and asked her and asked her, but she wouldn't tell me. So we fought. Oh, we fought about everything. Everything. The one day she left you. Yes. I tried to find her. I've been everywhere and tried, and I don't know. I don't know. So why'd you come here? Matches. I found a matchbook from this hotel. It was in her purse. So I came here. I thought I could find a clue or a clue. Just one little clue. But I failed. I didn't find a damn thing. So you're right, Mr. Hyde. I don't know about anything. I'm a loser. I'm pathetic. That's one word for it. I know. But I think you're going to pull out of this. You've got a chance. I do? Comes a day in every man's life when he realizes he's a fool. But you got someone who needs you, no matter what a lousy drunk you are. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You could pull your ass out of the gutter for that person, right? Mr. Hyde, Melissa loves you more than anything. Your family. Hell, you're the only family she's got left. So that's what happened to Melissa's mom, huh? Wonder how Grace scored all that cash. It has something to do with the crime ring. I forgot the name, but it has to be something with that. There's got to be some relation there. There has to be. She did something. Why did she come to Hotel Dusk? And how are Iris and Grace connected? Take a deep breath, Hyde. Get your ducks in a row here. Wait. Iris was given her small envelope by Grace herself. That's what she said. Interesting. I went down to the Seven Stars bar at 10 to meet up with Louie. While I was enjoying some good scotch, Summer barged in. I told him that Helen was Alan's mother, then split before he talked more. After leaving the bar, I ran into Melissa. That's right. Melissa was roaming the hallway outside the bar. She was looking for her old man, Kevin, and she didn't look happy. I told Melissa it was late and she should go back to her room. But something about how sad she looked stayed with me. After talking with Rosa, I decided to get the hotel Christmas tree out of storage. Figured a tree with all the trimmings might pick the kids' spirits up. The room where I found the tree was storage. That's right, I dug the tree out of a box in the storage room. Then I decorated it for Melissa. Hadn't done anything like that in years. Made me look like a sap, but it actually wasn't a half bad time. Melissa came to the storage room to see the Christmas tree. She looked pretty happy to celebrate Christmas, even if it was 3 days late. A couple of other people heard about the tree and came down to join us. First was Mila, and then Louie. That's right. Who else would crash a party but Louie? Guy's got a nose for bright lights and dames. The lights of the tree pushed back the shadows of the storage room for a bit. After Melissa fell asleep, Louie took her back to her room. Mila and I were left in the storage room, so I got out my notebook. That's when I learned that Mila's father owned his own business. The name of it was Gallery May. That's right, Mila wrote the name down in my notebook. Mila's father owns an art gallery in Santa Monica. It's called Gallery May. The only thing I don't understand is she just wrote Gallery May. Like, Kyle just kind of assumed that the father owned it. All she wrote was, I mean, she didn't write owned gallery. She just wrote Gallery May. So I never understood where the whole owned came from. But, you know, I mean, seems about right. Louie told me that Iris and Kevin were drinking together. He said they were talking about Gallery May. That's when I decided to ask the two of them some questions. But when I went to 216 to see Iris, I learned something else. A mystery man broke into Iris's room and nicked something from her. The thief, the music. I've not heard that before. The music popped off. The thief made off with a small envelope. That's right, whoever it was took a small envelope. At least that's what Iris said. What was in the envelope? Just another question for the pile. Evening wasn't a total bust, though. Kevin tied one on, and I waved the fumes away long enough to grill him. He told me Melissa's mom, Grace, worked at a place called Gallery May. Also told me about some malpractice suit he lost a few years back. But I needed to know how Grace raised the money to pay the thing off. As I listened to Kevin spill his guts, an idea started to swirl in my brain. There's a connection here. Bradley disappears with Osterzone's angel painting. Doc's missing wife works at an art gallery. Like my old man used to say, where there's stink, there's flies. You hear me coming, Bradley? Hotel Dusk's got the key to this whole mess, and I'm going to find it tonight. Well, that's a good place to end that. Thank you very much for watching. Spilled some good beans today. Very delicious beans. And goodbye. Till next time.